real quick. X Dramin 538 says, "Yeah, I feel the point of bringing an NXT guy to main roster is to fight new people. Yeah, the point is to bring NXT talent up to give a little freshness within the roster, and I think it's a lot of ways to bring freshness into the roster. Back in the day, they used to do the draft. And I haven't seen a good solid draft in a long time. I used to be excited about the draft because new tag teams were created, new stars were brought over, and to refresh. It was an opportunity to refresh the roster so that you have promise of new storylines and that we're not seeing the same mundane over and over storylines of the same people fighting each other. So they need to bring back the draft. But the thing is, you do have some now. Now we can't say that they haven't made any new stars. We can't say that because you have Lash Legend, who is a star in her own right. She became tag team champions with Nia Jax. I mean, she's had a strong ass showing. You had Galia, whatever her name is. She's
Julia.
been brought up. You had Javon Nevins and Trick Williams. These are new stars that's been brought up. You have Penta. Penta is pretty much brand new. You know what I'm saying? So Penta has been elevated. So they are building new stars, but the problem is, are these new stars getting the storylines that they deserve to be able to elevate them so that they can compete in that top championship scene? And that's here or there. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Uh let's go back to X drummer. Yeah, a post mania draft would have been nice. Yeah, that would have been very nice to see a post mania draft. I think that was really called for, but I think we're going to see it in our own way, especially with some of the called ups. Like you got Sol Ruka, who just got called up. You know what I'm saying, and that's going to be great to see her. I think that some other people got called up. I think Joe Hendry just got called up.
Yeah,
Um,
he did.
what's my man name? Ethan Page just got called up, which I think that's a great addition to Monday Night Raw with Ethan Page, man. I think that he's going to do really well. And then on SmackDown, I mean, you got Matt Cardona, who was a top guy. I mean, on the indie scene, he may not be a top guy in WWE, but you can really use him to create some really interesting storylines. They put him right back in that Zack Ryder boat. You know what I'm saying? But you have the opportunity to elevate some of the talent. And I think that in short, some of the talent has been elevated because, like I say, Trick Williams has pretty much been everywhere. He's been a lot of on a lot of media outlets. He's been showcased on SmackDown. He just had a showing against Sammie Zayn, and he's the new United States champion. Um, so you have the opportunity there to really, really build some strong superstars, but the writing has to match the characters. And if you don't have any diversity, if you don't have any more women, I mean, obviously they just hired a female writer in the writers' room, and I think that she's a lead writer. But if you don't have any diversity, you can't hire somebody to write for Trick if they don't speak like that. You
Can
know
we
what I'm
can we
saying?
can we mention Sami Zayn being a transitional champion again?
Yeah, Sami Zayn has always been a transitional champion. Sami
Yeah,
Zayn
but
has never been the guy. You know what I'm saying?
I think they
On
did that. I I think they did that for Sammy just for he could be in Mania. They didn't want Melo to do it. So let's get Sammy to do it.
You cut out LP.
Yeah, man. Sami Zayn unfortunately has been collateral damage in a lot of situations. He has had gotten the short end of the stick for a long time. I don't know what beef the high ups got with Sami Zayn, but they need to stop doing Sami Zayn like that. But the problem is they didn't pull the trigger on Sami Zayn when they had the opportunity to. Sammy was as hot as he ever could have been when he left the bloodline. And
Left
that
the
was the perfect
bloodline.
opportunity for you to put him in a brand new feud to highlight Sami Zayn. He was hotter than firecrackers, and they ain't do nothing about it. They just let it fizzle out, And then even when he won the United States title again, nobody cared. And the fact that he took it away from Carmelo Hayes in a last-minute ditch effort and then lost at WrestleMania, what was the point of that? You might as well have did Trick versus Melo. That would have been a better fight.
Yeah.
That would have had more. Honestly, that would have had more steam to it. That would have had a lot more build-up than you doing Trick versus Sammie. Like, what was the point of that? What was the point of that? Nobody asked for that. You just kept it on Melo.
At least Melo and Trick got history.
Melo Trick got history, and then you should have had the back and forths with Trick and Sammie planting the seeds, and then had Sammie interfere. That made more sense.